Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another morning session of Focus on What Matters. And today we'll be reviewing chapters number 55 and 56. I just want to, inform that many times there is a numerological coincidence we never notice, and when it is very interesting fact when you observe. So for me, this two letter numbers are easy to remember because I have completed already 55 years on this planet. So, it is easy to correlate this number. So this you will find my presentation always this picture. This is not AI generated. This is my real picture, and this is what I focus on. Always enjoying every moment of life. So let us start with letter number 55. Right. The title is On the Liberation of Keeping Things to Yourself. So I request everyone to write in the chat box what is your favorite food. Just for discussion. सुबह सुबह मॉर्निंग अभी तो पानी पूरी वाला मिलेगा भी नहीं. Okay. So thank you everyone. So here, what we observe that everyone has different choice and different selection of food. So that is how everyone is different and everyone has different liking. So you cannot expect that what you like, will have other person will have similar liking. Like, when people get married, it is often observed that both the people have different you know, uh, hobbies and their ways to live and everything. Routines are also different. So it is here the author says that you have to leave someone in their own worth without judging them. So you can't, criticize someone that, oh, he or she wakes up late and they do this only, that only. You have to see that people will have different liking and choice as we discussed. So like some people might be having favorite football player as Messi, while other will argue that no, Ronaldo is better. Everyone has their own choice. Like when we find people, when we meet different people, someone will prefer Jain food, someone will prefer vegan food. So it is everyone's their own choice, and we should not belittle them with their choices. I'll just share relevant video.
Do you think everyone thinks like you? The truth is, they don't. This is the false consensus effect. We tend to assume our ideas and preferences are shared by most people. But often we're just projecting our own view onto others. This bias makes us feel safe, even when our opinions are far less common than we believe. Do you think everyone thinks like you? The truth is, they don't.
So here you can correlate, and you must have experienced this thing. So now here again, one more thing said by the author, that if you have chosen to be simple and grounded, so be it, but don't show off or don't, publicize it. Because many times, we see people donate charity or do something good to the people. Good morning, Sanjay ji. So, uh, whereas some people, they don't publicize, or they will quietly do the good job. They will quietly sponsor the education of the poor kids. They will donate to NGOs, but they don't publicize. Whereas we see many places like where there is a big this thing embossed tiles donated by Sri so and so, and I think many places we see the amount also. This so when we see very old buildings, there we see amount rupees 1,000 rupees this thing, but nowadays it is of not any relevance because 1,000 rupees donation nothing. But in those days, maybe around 45, 50 years back, it used to a lot matter. So that was shown. So here again, author says that you should not publicize, or somebody is following something, so you should not disclose, or you should not make show of it, because you will lose the focus and you may get diverted. Good morning, Sher Singh ji. Welcome. So we'll just share the relevant video with that.
In the rupees 9 workshop that you're providing, what all do you cover?
In 9 rupees, you'll learn how to automate your report.
In this world, where noise often drowns out wisdom, I want to share with you something quiet but powerful. A lesson I learned not from books, but from watching a flower bloom in silence. Years ago, I lived in a village where a young man would often visit our temple. His name was Aaron, ambitious, loud, always eager to prove something. Each time he achieved something, a job promotion, a new car, even buying expensive shoes, he would come running to the monastery, not to seek blessings, but to announce it loudly. He reminded me of a drum making a lot of sound, but empty inside. One day, I offered him a cup of tea. As I poured, the cup overflowed. Tea spilled onto the table, and Arun quickly pulled back. "Why did you do that, master?" he asked. I smiled and replied, "This is your mind. So full of yourself, there's no room left to learn." You see, the world today teaches us to be seen, to post, to boast, to impress. But true success, real, lasting, and grounded success, doesn't need applause. It needs presence. Have you ever noticed how the sun never announces its arrival? And yet, without fail, it lights up the entire world. I met a farmer once, an old man with cracked hands and a humble smile. He owned acres of land, but you'd never know it. He dressed simply, spoke little, and every morning he bowed to the earth before beginning his work. One day I asked him why he never talked about his wealth. He looked at me, eyes soft, and said, "When the fruit ripens, the tree bows. Such is the way of nature, and such should be the way of man." Ask yourself, why do I need others to see what I do? Is it because I doubt the value of it myself? When you constantly seek validation from outside, you lose the quiet joy of simply being. You live in a performance, not peace. You climb a ladder, but forget where it leads. I found that quiet success is more powerful than loud achievement. When you grow in silence, your roots go deeper. When you act without broadcasting, your spirit becomes grounded. Think of the bamboo. It spends years growing roots underground before it even breaks the surface. But once it does, it grows rapidly, tall and strong, and no one sees the years it spent in the dark. Let me ask you this. Would you rather be a candle that burns bright for a moment, or a lamp that glows gently through the night? One fades quickly, the other nourishes others with its calm, steady light. True strength lies in humility. True wisdom lies in silence. And true success? It lies in not needing to show it off. So, walk gently in the world. Do your work with sincerity. Let your actions speak louder than your words, and your peace shine brighter than your pride. In the end, it's not about how many people clap for you. It's about how many hearts you touch, without even trying. If this message touched you, let it settle in your heart. You don't need to tell the world, just live it. And remember, the flower doesn't bloom to be seen. It blooms because it is its nature to do so. Thank you for listening. May you walk the path of quiet strength.
So for
So this video, it has a lot of amazing message and very useful to implement in life, because author says that sometimes we declare with a lot of enthusiasm and all to the public, but we don't know, some people may discourage you with your goal, or they may have some different opinion, and on the other side you may not achieve it. So it will be not good for you, it may be embarrassing for you. Suppose someone says that I'm going to do this, do that, and then later on, after a lot of struggle, you find that you are not able to achieve it. So again, it will not be good. So that's why whatever you select or choose to do, first you need to focus and be within yourself and get it done. So again, the author says that I'm not reading line to line of the chapter. I'm just taking the relevant matter, because then it will take a lot of time. So of course, all the information is related to this. So here again, author says that you have to associate with those who will make a better person of you. So many times we see that a person or a thing has value according to the scenario, or the environment or the ambience where it is. Like the paper is the same thing, where it is, if it is in the bank, or this it is a currency value is very high, or the same paper if it is at the vendor of some bhel, like Palakji's favorite pani puri. So bhel vendor, there he will be using paper for just use and throw. So here it indicates that what the same thing or the same person has different value according to the location, ambience, scenario. So you must choose the people who help you to become a better person, rather than discouraging or discussing. So we'll just see the relevant.
Associate with people who are likely to improve you. Seneca. The people around you shape your character more than you realize. If you spend time with the careless, you'll absorb their habits. If you choose the virtuous, you'll grow in their company. You attract what you are and are who you surround yourself with. Keep the company of those who lift you higher. Associate with people who are likely to improve you. Seneca.
So we have seen the same message from the Seneca, and we must have to check on this. So avoid those people who discourage you, company of those people who discourage you or take you back, because it will have adverse impact on you. Whereas if you are associated with such people, will make you better person, they will enhance your uh, personality and your personal development growth. So I've just taken few important lines from the book, this letter. If you want to live for yourself, you also want to keep things to yourself as much as you can. There is no need to comment on everything you hear and see. Just let others do. So some people have, we often observe right from the school days that we used to have one or two people like Chatur, or they will always have some question to ask, and uh, they will always comment on something. So it is not necessary that every time for everything you have to give comment or you have to ask something on this. We too had some people like that. Now they are not with us. So anyway, uh, again, this will be helpful for everyone. So here we are coming to the next letter. So this letter we have completed, letter number 55. So anyone having any question or doubt in the previous letter before shifting to the other letter, so you can ask directly or in the chat box. Welcome Pramila ji, Aditi, Pooja ji, Meghna ji, Achal ji, and Sanjay ji.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. So we'll shift to the next letter or okay.
Yes, sir.
So now again we are coming to letter 56. So as I discussed in the beginning, numerical coincidence. So again, this is 56 figure. So within few days, I'll be completing this figure on this planet. And okay, apart from the, let us focus on the subject now. So here the letter says on learning from people's negative behavior. So all of us come across this thing also. We come across many people who have welcome Aradhana ji. We come across many people who will, behave in a negative manner or may not respond you in a positive manner. We'll just see the relevant content.
Right now, I'll call you an idiot. You can't sleep for 3 nights. Oh, Sadhguru called me an idiot, Sadhguru. See, I just uttered one word. And if you suffer for 3 days, you must be an idiot, isn't it? I'm saying the word idiot does not hurt you. It is your understanding and how you react to it within yourself which is hurting, isn't it? If somebody knows good things, they'll say good things. If somebody knows bad things, they'll say bad things. This defines you or defines them? Hello? It defines them, but you are allowing that to define you. Right now,
So here again, very short video, but amazing message, means very valuable message is there. Many time, we see that someone has, even in office or workplace, some superior will say, you don't know anything, you've done this. So that is in their anger or frustration, they are just saying. But some people will take it seriously and then they have a lot of impact on that. So it is not, and you will see that people will give you what they have. If people have intelligence, they will give you intelligence. If people have knowledge, they will give you knowledge. And people having wisdom will pass on wisdom to you. But rather on the other side, if people have hatred, people have frustration, they will pass on frustration to you. They will pass on all the negative things to you. But it is up to you whether you accept it or not. So you have to ensure that you just bypass it. Don't play like in cricket. My boss always says, don't play the white ball unnecessary. There are people who bother about the things which they are not supposed to think or do in that direction. It is others person business. You mind your own business, but many people can't help with it, and they just get into it, and then ultimately they become sad, and they become victim of all these negative things. So here, author again in the next para, one more message from the author. This is also very important. So instead of judging others, first look at the mirror. So this is for common, public. We have one Judge Sahiba also here. So please, ignore this. This is not for you. We'll just see the relevant video.
Before you judge anyone, Marcus Aurelius had a rule. He called it the mirror. When something about another person irritates you, stop. Before you react, ask, have I ever done something like this myself? If the answer is yes, show compassion. If the answer is no, show understanding. Marcus knew most judgment is just projection. We hate in others what we refuse to see in ourselves. The mirror forces you to face your own reflection before you point at someone else's flaws. It's not about excusing bad behavior. It's about making sure your anger isn't just aimed at your own shadow. Comment mirror if you'll try it. And subscribe for more ancient wisdom. Before you judge anyone, Marcus Aurelius had a rule. He called it the mirror. When something about another person irritates you, stop.
So I hope the message is clear again here. We often come across this in our life. The people will give you advice, but they themselves don't follow that. I've seen in corporate world, many people will say that you should be punctual, you should be always on time and all, though they themselves are not punctual and they don't do anything. Even in society, many people will, advise you, you should do this, do that. You should keep your house neat and clean, housekeeping should be, but they themselves are not following that. So first they should look at the mirror before preaching others. But it means many people, they don't see the mirror. If they see the mirror, they will stop judging and they will understand the other person's limitations, other person's what they are passing through, what they are going through. And we often say that this person is behaving like this or that, but you should know the reason uh, because of that. Once you know, then you will have empathy for that person and you will try to help that person that how to overcome those challenges, because everyone has challenges in their life and everyone is living their own life with the challenges, but everyone has a different method of coping up with that. Some people can cope up easily and they don't show any frustration or anything, whereas some people, even the smallest thing, they will express, and you can see the uh, reflections on their face, their behavior, their everything is there. All the very useful tips from the author. Now, many people ask question that how to respond to the bad behavior, because many times we face, such unexpected scenario. We'll see the relevant video.
Right now, I'll
Respect isn't demanded, it's commanded through control. Here are 7 Stoic lessons to handle disrespect like a true alpha. 1. Don't react, respond. Emotional outbursts prove they got to you. Silence proves they didn't. 2. Never argue with fools. You only lower yourself to their level. Walk away with your dignity. 3. Stay composed. Losing your temper hands them the power. Composure is dominance. 4. Let actions speak. Show them your standards through behavior, not words. 5. Raise your boundaries. What you allow once becomes a pattern. Stop it early. 6. Don't seek revenge. Build power. Leveling up in silence humiliates them more than retaliation. 7. Detach from their opinion. Their judgment means nothing if you've mastered your own. Disrespect is noise. True alphas don't react to noise. They outgrow it. Respect isn't demanded. It's commanded through...
So here again, 7 tips from Seneca to follow and implement in our life. So one of my colleague was saying that this dealer doesn't respect me. So I told him that you yourself think that why he doesn't respect you, because you are there to support that person, but you are not doing your duty or you are not doing anything. So how you expect people to respect you? Same in social life and anything when there are seniors. So the seniors should behave like seniors. Then only they will get respect. They are supposed to coach. They are supposed to do the hand holding. They are supposed to guide. But instead they don't do that, and they will do other negative things. Always criticizing, fault finding tendency. So they will not get the respect. The same thing, we see in the recent scenario that many old people say that, oh, this Gen Zs or Gen Alphas, they don't respect this thing. But they are very right, because they are very precise. They will say that, I asked this question, so I need precise answer. Don't give me other gyan unnecessary and all. So they are correct on that. So the next generation is very smart, and they don't waste their time, and they are always crisp and clear to the point. Again, some two important lines from this chapter. Remind yourself of the times you didn't live up to your values, and think about how you can avoid that in future. So we need to do introspective and think many times that how you miss to live up to your value, and in future how you can see that it is not done. One more para is there, that how to deal with the toxic people. We'll just see the relevant.
In a certain company, a young employee went to the HR head and said, I can't work here any longer. I want to quit this job. The HR head asked, why? Please tell me what happened. The whole atmosphere is so toxic to my mind, replied the young man. There are people here who are into a lot of politics. Then there are those who talk negative all the time. Some spend most of their time gossiping than working. I don't think I can handle this any longer. The HR head said, okay, but I have a request to make before you leave. The man asked, please tell me, what can I do for you, sir? The HR head said, I want you to do this one last thing sincerely. I want you to take a glass of water filled to the brim and walk around the office area 3 times without spilling a single drop of water on the floor. After that, you may leave the job if you wish. Though it sounded weird, the man thought it was just a matter of few minutes anyways. He took a glass full of water and walked 3 times around the office floor. He then came to the HR head to tell him that he was done. The HR head asked, when you were walking around the office floor, did you see any employee speaking badly about another employee? Any gossips? Any disturbances? The man replied, no. The HR head further asked, did you see any employee looking at another employee in a wrong way? No, replied the young man. And you know why? Asked the HR head. Because you were focused on the glass to make sure you didn't tip over and spill any water. And the same goes with our life. When we focus on our priorities, we don't have the time to see all the drama around us, the mistakes of others, gossip, politics, negativity, etc. The fact is, anywhere we go, we're going to find toxic people. Change of job or change of situation doesn't necessarily ensure freedom from such people. We should certainly do what we can to positively change things around us. But when we know that we've done our best and things still remain more or less the same, we should shift our focus to the glass of water, our priorities, our growth, our excellence, and then we won't be as much affected by the negativity around us. And if it is absolutely beyond our capacity to handle, we may actually need a change, knowing well that the new job or the new situation will bring fresh complexities along with them as well.
So one more important message from Gaur Gopal Das, and it says that we should mind our own business. Many times it happens that the person with us says, "Oh, look at that person, how ridiculous, how he's doing this, that," instead of you know concentrating on what we want to do and what we have to do. So with this, we come to the end of our presentation, and the forum is open for everyone. And over to Palakji for further.
Thank you so much, Rumit sir. Wonderful presentation and wonderful examples as usual. Mm, in the early morning, we are not getting bored. It was awesome. So before we go ahead, I would request everyone to turn on their cameras. We'll take a selfie first, and uh, and then we can move ahead with the discussion. Good morning, Akash ji. Hello, Aditi ji. Good morning, Pramila ji. Hello, Achal ji. Good evening. Good morning, Meghna ji, Sanjay ji. Hi, Ratna, Jagrati. Okay, so those who have their books, they can show their books, or else yes. Okay, ready? One, two. Smile, everyone. Good morning, Meghna ji. Beautiful book. Smile. Beautiful. Thank you so much. All right. So, wonderful anecdotes and beautiful reminders, especially dealing with toxicity and showing off. And we have been experiencing a few of the instances where people were showing off and whatnot. So, the solutions are amazing, and not just from the focus of on what matters book, but from others where Rumit sir showed us the shorts and the videos. Those lessons were very valuable. I hope you'll all agree. So yes, anyone else would like to share anything? We would love to hear you.
Yeah, it was very amazing discussion. In fact, the videos shown were remarkable. मतलब ऐसे तो मैसेज अंदर जाता नहीं है, बट वीडियोस या हम पिक्चर के मैसेज के थ्रू जो जाता है उसकी बात अलग है. तो थैंक यू सर, एज यूजुअल वंडरफुल प्रेजेंटेशन डिस्कशन. आपकी स्टाइल अपने आप में यूनिक है, बहुत अच्छा लगा. थैंक यू.
Thank you so much, Sanjay sir. And let's get a reminder of Sanjay sir's advice to us कि कुछ भी बने पर कबूतर ना बने. तो wonderful words. Okay. So yes, I'm not able to see anyone. So Meghna ji and Akash ji, Aditi ji, Pramila ji, Achal, anyone would like to share?
Yeah, I would like to go. So, uh, really like the presentation, and it's always fun to listen to Rumitji's reviews. So, and the most important thing that I had as a takeaway was the 56 letter, the way he presented, and uh, it was very easy to grasp those concepts via animations. So the Sunday could not have started this beautiful. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Didi ji. All right. So yes, it was very informative. Actually, choice of videos बहुत ही बढ़िया है. Uh, exactly सटीक है क्या जो भी सर कहना चाह रहे हैं हमें हमसे. So too much research
So,
is yes,
so
sir.
Palak, I just want to ask Aditi. So she said that letter 56 particularly was very good and useful. So the letter 55 was not, just on the lighter
Uh,
note.
55 was also good, but I was finding some answers to the questions that was discussed in 56. So, I would like to go with 56. I have my own favorite, don't judge.
No, no, I agree with you. This was just on a
Yeah,
lighter
just
note because
joking.
because
Yeah.
56 had more videos and more messages than
Yeah, that's
55.
correct. Every slide
Yeah,
has videos
yeah,
of call.
and I am also looking forward to 56 as I have completed 55. So I'm more optimistic for
Yes,
56.
nice. Thank you.
So many, so many parties pending, sir. अभी बर्थडे की उसके पहले वीपी बनने की. So wonderful. Okay. So yes, I think we can wind up. Just a short announcement for all of us that at 7:30 p.m. tonight we are going to discuss the sixth part of Bhagavad Gita series by Anil Dondialji. So don't forget to join. The sessions are not recorded, and hence it's recommended for all of you to join at 7:30. Those sessions take 1 hour, so 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. We Anil sir teaches us few shlokas of Bhagavad Gita, and he is going in a sequential way from first till the end. So yes, I'm looking forward. And wonderful book review. Thank you so much, Rumit sir. बहुत मजा आया आपका रिव्यू सुन के. So yes, thank you so much, everyone. With that, we come to the end of the session. Bye bye. Have a happy Sunday.
Happy weekend.